Hello everyone, welcome back for another World of Warship Blitz video. This time it's a state of play video and just a random chat, I think, about where things are at and where things are going. So I'm most of the way through the ship lines. I have Prince Eugen, I have the Mutsu, which I probably need to reshoot the video for. I think I have a Colorado and I probably need to reshoot that video as well, a Graf Spey, and then I'm starting to get down to the bottom end of the line. So, or those are the ships that I do have. Although I've recently managed to get the Tier 5 destroyer, the Liebherr Mast, but it's not doing too well for me. So it might take a week or two for a video to pop out about that. So the project for getting the video library's in pretty good shape, and now I'm sort of looking at what else to do. So I'm doing some of these opinion pieces, which is good. I was going to do one on money, but I've recorded about 3 times and don't like the result, so I probably have to write it down and or at least note down the main points rather than just talk off the cuff. So look out for a state of play video around money and its influence on the game and, you know, my opinions around it. The other thing that I'm looking to do is a top 5. Now originally, you know, there's a lot of World of Warship PC top 5 videos where they count down their top 5 favourite ships, or the top 5 best brawlers I've seen, or the top 5 premium ships. I'm just going to start out simple with my top 5 favourite ships, but it's going to be a bit of a different theme because, well, my videos are only about 6 or 7 minutes long, so that's a lot to cram into 6 or 7 minutes. So just the names of some ships and some gameplay, and besides which my video editing isn't up to scratch. So what I'll be doing is I'll be doing one video per ship. So I'll just pick a day a week and I'll basically count down the top 5 of my current favourite ships. And it is current favourite ships because my favourite ship does change over time. A good example would be that the Congo for a long time was my favourite ship, my go-to ship. But I don't play that, so there's one that you won't see in the top 5. Generally I try and stick tier 6 and above, and tier 6 to 8 are my favourite spots. I probably will do a state of play video around my feelings about tier 9, the higher tiers, because I think the game works excellently in the tier 6, 7 and 8. There's a lot of variety. The ships have a reasonable variety of capability. There's nothing too powerful or nothing too weak. The meta isn't overly tilted to one side or the other. So yeah, so you know, that's my happy place, and I think I'm pretty close to getting all the ships that I really want to get. I'd like to get the Hood. Obviously that's a premium. I'd like to get the Sirius, that's another premium. Maybe the T61, but the Liebherr Mast might be talking me out of that. And really that's about it. There's the Benson and the North Carolina that I'd eventually like to grind to, and maybe the Seattle. But essentially when I'm looking at the sort of ships that are on the tech tree that are in my list of what I want, or there's not much left. I'm pretty much, you know, I've got a good variety and I'm enjoying just the playing and the making of the videos. It just, yeah, so, and I suppose, you know, so there, another news, I potentially will look at doing a video on my experiences around Team Skirmish. In a nutshell, I've try and play Team Skirmish when I can, but the time zones mean that the Team Skirmish that runs in the evening over there is essentially from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. over here, which is sort of like in the middle of the day. You know, and certainly during a work day there's no chance. So on the weekend it's still a pretty busy part time of the day, but I try and get in there. The other time it's some crazy hour of the morning and I'm not interested. But what I've found is that, you know, my impressions would be that Tier 6 is definitely the best. Widest variety of ships, and the carriers, although they influence the game, you know, they're not the high tier premiums, and they're not you know. And at tier 8, I'm finding that there's a lot of Alabama and Richelieu, you know, long-range battleship snipers that cluster up at the far end of the map. And, you know, it's not the sort of open game that I really enjoy. Anyway, I suppose, you know, that's a bit of an update for you guys. As always, I'm really keen to hear if you've got any comments. You know, there's a request for a Yamato video, and I need to work out how to edit the video format that I've got, because I've got an excellent Yamato game. Yeah, so, you know, add below your comments. What do you want more of? What do you want less of? What don't you like? What do you like? What do you want to see? Anyway, that's 7 minutes of me talking at random. I'm pleased that you listened to this point. If you did, thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time.